4 is Queen Rachel from episode 2. She was a gymnast, and gymnastics is my favorite sport. Like my pick for number 10, she was part of a segment of athletic women who could cross the sucker punch. Rachel was only shown to come back to the course after failing the log off, then failing the sucker punch and failing the bigger balls without making it far, but starting to swim very fast. Her time was revealed to be 1 minute 45 seconds on the leaderboard, 3rd place. I wish we could have seen more of her run, because it is very impressive that she managed to get this time with all of those recoveries she had to do. On the sweeper, she resorted to belly flopping to stay on the podium, but she ended up outlasting all of the other competitors, even grabbing onto the sweeper arm at the end and transitioning platforms. In the first round of Dizzy Dummies, she rushed out and cleared the cylinder run with ease, getting 1st place. Then, she got through the crazy beams with crazy dives in the 2nd round, getting 1st place again. Rachel was the last competitor to run in the wipeout zone. She struggled a little on the barrel run, and then surprisingly failed the monkey bars. She also failed the brusher. Like in the qualifier, she recovered quickly from these fails and finished the course with a time of 2 minutes 8 seconds, winning by 9 seconds. This made her the first female champion of Total Wipeout, and also the only competitor in the history of the show to ever win every single round except for the qualifier. She returned for the championship, clearing the first set of the tightrope of terror on her feet. She then got her revenge on the sucker punch and almost the bigger balls as well, but painfully fell by the 4th ball. She finished the course with a time of 1 minute 44 seconds, 4th place. Unfortunately, she got flipped off by the crusher and got 10th place, despite winning this round in her first episode. I think she could have done well had she advanced further. Number 3 is Scary Claire from episode 4. She was always so dominant through the rounds, but it just seemed to get unlucky when it really counted. In the qualifier, she cleared the 2nd set of Walk of Shame and the Zip Wire of Doom and got 2nd place with a time of 1 minute 45 seconds. She then won the crusher. In Dizzy Dummies, Claire fearlessly ran across the pipe bridge and even slid across the finishing platform, getting 1st place. She was also the first to get across the donut run, making her one of 6 competitors to ever win every single multiplayer round in an episode. In the wipe zone, she started off strong but failed the spinner and the brusher. She recovered fast from these fails and was still in contention to win, but she fell for a 3rd time on the launch pads. After recovering, she got stuck on the first trampoline and ended up getting 3rd place with a still decent time of 2 minutes 57 seconds, especially considering the circumstances. In the champion special, Claire failed everything in the qualifier until the end, where she cleared the lunar landing and got a time of 2 minutes 2 seconds, 9th place. Impressively, she was able to win the crusher again. In Dizzy Dummies, she was part of the 3-person finish and was decided to be eliminated since she was last on her feet. Many believe this was unfair, and this topic will be one that I'll make an alternate reality video about. 2 is Drill Sergeant James from episode 8. He was an incredible athlete as he was involved in the military, and he always had no fear in the obstacles. In the qualifier, he cleared the top tires but failed everything else. However, his extremely fast recovery speed after failing allowed him to get the new Series 2 speed record of 1 minute 22 seconds, 1st place. He then got 5th place on the sweeper due to a pile-up, but he easily won his heat on the treadmill and made it to the wipeout zone. There, he got through the first 3 obstacles with insane speed, then failing the brusher. He swam and climbed up the ladder in just seconds, then getting through the launch pads very quickly and finishing the course with a time of 1 minute 10 seconds, winning the episode and getting the all-time speed record by 6 seconds, despite failing an obstacle. This seemed unhuman at the time. He returned for the championship and had a similar qualifier performance, this time failing every single obstacle and getting a time of 1 minute 33 seconds, 2nd place. He made it through the crusher with 4th place. In Dizzy Dummies, he got 1st place in both rounds, which is very impressive because of the stiff competition and that he's never been on the Dizzy Dummies course before. In the wipeout zone, fellow competitor Knockout Chris had just gotten a time of 1 minute 11 seconds, and he was uncertain if James could beat that. However, he was able to repeat his performance from last time, basically replicating his movements and getting the exact same time of 1 minute 10 seconds. This made him the first series champion and the first double champion. Number 1 is Knockout Chris from episode 7. He was athletic and brought a very high level of determination to the competition, which I feel like I would do as well. In the qualifier, he was having fun and cleared the wall swing at the end, getting the fastest time of the day, 1 minute 24 seconds. This was also the new Series 2 speed record. Next, he got 1st place on the crusher, and after he won, Hammond said he must not be human, showing how impressive his performance has been. In the first round of Dizzy Dummies, he dashed out of the dummy the second it came to a stop. He was on the tippy tables in seconds, scampering across them, but tipping into the water. He swam to the side and sprinted back, running over the tables on his second attempt and getting second place. He then, in the second round, was first to get across the barrel crossing, using a risky tactic on the second set. In the wipeout zone, he was last to run and expectations were high for him, but Crouching Tiger Hidden Adam did get a very good time of 1 minute 37 seconds, which Chris would have to beat. In the beginning of his run, he struggled with the barrel run and had to crawl across the runway. He made it through the next two obstacles quickly, but fell off the brusher. He recovered amazingly fast and tried to make it across the launch pads in 2 bounces, but undershot the second one and fell again. If he had done this successfully the first time, this could have been enough to win the episode. On his second attempt, he took the same strategy and executed it successfully, getting a time of 2 minutes 2 seconds, second place. He came back for the champion special and was even more determined to succeed and get the happy ending. He cleared the sucker punch and then the bigger balls, which he ran across, being the first to ever do so. This is one of the greatest moments in Total Wipeout history. He finished the course at the time of 1 minute 21 seconds, taking back the series speed record by 1 second. On the crusher, he was flipped and then got second place. In Dizzy Dummies, he was very determined and got second in both rounds. In the wipeout zone, he went much faster than his first run. He failed the brusher, but recovered with insane speed, just like last time, and bounced across the launch pads on his first attempt, getting a time of 1 minute 11 seconds. This final obstacle crossing is one of my favorite moments in the show's history. This was 1 second slower than Drill Sergeant James' record. Even though he was dramatically defeated by James by 1 second, Chris's run was still incredible. James's run of 1 minute 10 seconds seemed impossible for anyone else to achieve, but Chris basically matched it. Thank you for watching this video. Comment below your favorite competitors from Series 2.